I think that to be patient, it requires being humble, embarking upon things that I know are inside my limits, and only every once in a while shooting for something over my limits. The reason why being humble is needed for patience is that if I plan a set of actions that are very close to or even over my limits, I'd be setting myself up for failure. I know I can do great things, but I need to aim low enough to make sure I stick to the plan with consistency for years. I've already written a newsletter about me not being able to follow through with the conclusions of each newsletter with the goal of taking at least some action on them. And not even that helped me with taking the specific action of each conclusion. I only managed to do 2 out of 5, and only because those actions were basically writing a newsletter that I already had in mind. The reason that this keeps happening is because setting small goals makes me feel weak. I have to be more careful with my writing and conclusions to, as I said, not set myself up for failure. I love pushing myself and expect great things out of me. But if I bite more than I can chew, I will be hurting my progress, which is what I've been doing so far, hence why I can't follow up with what I conclude. I would rather be way too realistic 9 times out of 10 and try to go over my limits the 10th time than expect to be more of what I am all of the time. But that immediately makes me feel that I'm weak, that I suck, that I'm a disgrace to what I could be every single day if I were not to distract myself, not even for a second. With social media, for example, which I still struggle with. And in some sense, even though it sounds extreme, I think it's true. But I can use that discomfort of feeling weak and use it to do the small things I set out to do every single day, and not do it slowly but surely to, with time, become that high achieving, not distract man I so desperately want to be. The thing that triggered all of these thoughts was the fact that I haven't taken any steps to build my video editing agency so far. I started this newsletter 12 weeks ago with the goal of writing my problems away in pursuit of building a video editing agency that makes 10K a month in profit. And so far, I haven't even looked for clients. In other words, I haven't taken any straightforward action that will make this business something real. All of the previous newsletters helped me set the theory base for me to take sustainable action. I know it was useful, but that doesn't change the fact that I haven't taken any raw action that directly helps with getting a client and getting paid. And that's what I want to solve with this newsletter. It's time for me to use the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. The actions that I have to take moving forward are clear, thanks to all my previous newsletters. I've run out of theory problems for me to write about, and I have to create new problems for me to keep growing. Therefore, it's showtime. It always has been, I'm just realizing now. As I wrote in the previous newsletter, my next clear actions are to create a list of 20 to 50 potential clients in the fitness industry, choose the top 3, start researching the first one for me to start writing the script for the personalized video, film it, edit it, send it, and move on to the next one while I wait for a response. So what's keeping me from doing that? Not keeping things simple and stupid proof. And I know that the one change I could make to make sure I start creating this video editing agency is to put specific hours to do so in my routine. So it's time for me to flip the switch. Writing has been amazing for me, it gave me something to lean on for consistency and feeling proud of myself for creating content. But even something as amazing as writing can become a distraction for me. And now it's time to flip the switch and schedule time for taking very clear action and start building my video editing agency. So this is a screenshot of what it has been so far, and this will be my schedule moving forward. That's it, 1 hour every morning where I have no excuse but to work on building my agency. I honestly believe that conclusions as silly as this one will be the reason I'll succeed, because it adds up. And by having an insane amount of patience, I know I'll get there eventually. At the same time, I believe in my ability to strike while the iron is hot. So if I get a client, I know I'll be able to let go of my strict schedule and do what needs to be done until the dust settles and I restructure my routine to go get the second client. Thanks for watching till the end. This new schedule is already in motion. Today is Monday and it was the first day of the new schedule, and I already see the impact of it. I didn't do much. I mean, it's just 1 hour, but I know that eventually, like I said, I'll get there by adding up every single hour and trying to be as focused as possible and just work on the most important things. Just working 1 hour, the good thing that it has is that I'm probably going to avoid busy work and just work on very important stuff, so that's gonna be fun. And in theory, all the newsletters moving forward will be more based on the results I get, on how this taking action is changing things and stuff. But yeah, again, thank you for watching until the end of the video, and hopefully this is a journey worthy of being followed. But as I said multiple times, I'll never stop until I get traction. I'm in it for until it works. That's the reality, and I'm enjoying it. That's the most important part. So I'm really liking this. So again, thank you for watching until the end.